Take three. Hi guys, this is Mike or Soldier 777 Comanche here. Um, on this video, I'm going to be showing a ranking of albums that were released in 2024. Before I do that, if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you like, subscribe, and comment and all that good stuff. Help me reach my goal of reaching 200 subs. Also, if you have subbed to my channel, I appreciate you spread the word of my channel and like and comment below. Also, guys, hit the notification bell that will get updates on videos like this one. Alright, so let's get to my ranking of the seven albums I have that released in 2024. First up, we have Stryper, 12 DMs. There you have it. And I figure I include this in the ranking because there are some slightly um, unique aspects of this album, even though they're acoustic versions of their older classics, or classics in recent years. Um, like for example, Honestly is more of a, I believe, a Flingal or Spanish type of vibe to it, if not mistaken. And also included him Amazing Grace, which is sort of bluesy version of that, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, they got like songs like You Know What to Do, which is one of my favorite songs off Beyond Black Attack. Soldier Command was my favorite Stryper song. No More Hell to Pay is a great track. Um, Calling on You, Always There for You, All for One. So like these are some good classics, including this album. There you have it. Um, the only thing I found this album is that I would prefer to include a few classics from the more recent albums. There's only a couple there from the recent years, which is No More Hell to Pay and Make You Mine. But all the rest is from the first five albums or so. But yeah, but I would like to see a more broader. I know it's hard to do because the guys they've got like 13, 14 albums out, but um, not including this one. But like I said, it's nice if they had something more in more recent years. But like I said, I like it for what it is. It's a pretty good album. Maybe the recent stuff didn't transpire that well to acoustic. I don't know what the reasoning is behind it, but like I said, this is number 7, so good album. And it's better than what I expected. I want to say it too as well. Next up, we have Sunbomb, Like the Sky. This is a Michael Sweet of Stryper and LA Guns of Tracy Guns or LA Guns project. Is that a bad album? I'll probably rank this probably 6, 7 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10, a solid 7 out of 10. Not a bad album. I don't think I'm going to be listening to this. Have repeat listen, but never know, may grow on me a bit more. I think, if not mistaken, the first album I think may be better than this one. I haven't heard that in a couple years, so I can't make the distinction. There you have it, Sunbomb, Lip Sky. There you have it, number 6. Next up, I featured this album in my last video, which is Arpazzo, The Crucible. This is number 5. It's a really good album. If you like the prog rock or prog hard rock and metal, so we got that Dream Theater vibe, maybe Kansas, maybe Boston, Dream Theater, atmospheric keyboard laden guitar concept album. I highly recommend this album. Pick this one up. There you have it. I won't say much more of this because I'm top of this in my last video. There you have it. All right, now we're getting to the top 4. Okay, and these albums are pretty. A couple of these albums are pretty tight. So next up we have Whitecross, Fear No Evil. Now, when I started ranking these top 4, I gave them a numeric value. So this one, I gave Whitecross a 77%, which is not bad. A lot of great songs in this one. I think my favorite one's probably Fear No Evil. They got a video on this one as well. Yeah, the song I liked the least on this one would probably be the last one further on, the 2-minute track. I think we pretty much do without this one. And they do, Rex Carroll do include a guitar instrumental jackhammer, which is in 1 minute 19 seconds, a bit short. That's a pretty good guitar track. Like I said, Whitecross, Fear No Evil. Great album. That's number 4. All right, so that one is real tight with the next one in the show is Saint. Saint is at 78% with Immortalizer. There you have it. That was pretty tight with White Cross. I mean, that White Cross neck and neck could be interchangeable. Yeah. The only song I don't like on this one, I gave it a 6, is Cemetery. I'm not keen on that song, but all the rest I gave between, most of the rest I gave between 7s and 9s. I know one song I gave a 6, which is a third last track, which is, I can make it this here, Blood of God. I gave that one a 6. So that one and Cemetery are the songs I like the least, but everything else is top notch. So it's 9 songs of solid tracks. Like I said, The Blood of God and Cemetery. I'm not totally keen on those songs. Let me make sure now. Yeah, Blood of God and Cemetery. I'm not totally keen on those songs. There's one song on there that reminds me of Centerpiece, which is Into the Kingdom. That kind of got the centerpieces from Hellblade. Got that sort of similar vibe to it. But like I said, great album, Immortalizer. I might be doing a Saint ranking. I'm going to do a Saint ranking of their albums coming up in an upcoming video. To see how this one here fares out against the other Saint catalog. I might do that. So there you have it. Number 2, we have the next one, Impellitteri, with War Machine. Yeah, this good album. I know people have said it's repetitive of his older stuff. I don't know if I quite get that vibe. There may be some stuff that's repetitive, but overall I think it's a pretty good album. I gave this one an 81%. The only song I gave a low ranking on this one was the third track, Super Kingdom. I gave that one a 5. I don't like that song at all. 5 I call fair. I'm not keen on that song, but everything else is fair game. Are good songs. The only thing I find redundant on this song is there's 2 songs about being the band playing live and getting that feeling from the crowd, which is Out of My Mind, Heavy Metal, and I think the other one is Light It Up. It's about being a band, being on stage. I think one song with that topic is enough. There's no need of having 2 songs about being a band, being on stage. Kind of get redundant after a while. I think they put out one of the same vibe off of Venom. I think it's called, I forget it's called now, something a similar vibe. After 3 songs, kind of get redundant. I don't mind heavy metal. It's got a good vibe to it. But Light It Up, come on, right? I did give Light Up a, which is the 9th track. I did give that one, let me see now. Which 2? One or 2 in this? A 7. So it's, it's not a bad song. 7 is good, not great. It's a bit redundant, but like I said, I mean, it's Impellitteri, right? So there you have it. So, good album. And number 1, you can tell by my shirt what's number 1, is Stryper, When We Were Kings. There you have it. That is number 1. Yeah, when I was going through YouTube and hearing the first parts of these songs, which is the top four albums, Saint, White Cross, Impellitteri, Stryper, and when I was going through this one, I liked this album when I heard it and when I was listening to it. I think I like it more now since I've gone through the songs. Uh, since I've gone through the songs. Yeah, I mean, my favorite songs are End of the Days, Trinity, Rhyme of Time, Grateful. These are probably my favorite songs in the album. I mean, these are all great songs. I mean, When We Were Kings, great song. Talks about being a Haiti of Stryper, looking back at what they've accomplished. I think the song's about, and showing the flyers and the video of the band back in the day. And it's almost like when we were kings, like a kind of like a documentary video showing like still photos and live, motion motion footage of back in the day of the band. I think it's a pretty good song as well. So a title track. So Sharp When We Were Kings, good album. That's number one of my for the year 2024. I believe this was high up there. I think In the Battle was high up there when I did the ranking for 2022. I think there might have been number 2 or 3. I can't remember, but this is number one this year. Last year for 2024, We Were Kings. There you have it. So there you have, folks, my ranking for 2024 of the 7 albums I have. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what your ranking is. Comment below and let me know what your top 5 or 10 albums for 2024 is. Let me know. Let's get a comment or get a thread going below. Let me know. Anyway, folks, have a great day. All the best. Say bye now.